I'm making a very beautiful chicken yam popsicle. I'll boil my chicken first for this chicken popsicle. 2 seasoning cubes. Of course, I'm going to chop some onions. Ta-da! We have new knife set in the kitchen. I'm going to put this, about 1/4 of a bulb of onion. And yes, we have a new salter too. I told you a couple of new things. Yeah, you know my old salter, I have to press it for it to work. This one just needs some sort of bending and it just works automatically on its own. So I'm going to go in with some garlic powder, onion powder. Now onion powder gives it this smoky onion flavor. Stir on this. I'm going to cover it to cook now. I'll add some more water if the one it's using to cook, that's its own water, dries up. I need it to be very, very soft. Skin pulls off the bone easily. What next? I'll boil the yam. Yam peeled, I'm rinsing it out. I'm going to boil it now. Add the yam to the pot of water. Add some salt to it as well. We'll cover this to cook. This is drying up already, so I've just added some water for it to cook through. Stir on that. Yeah, I also got something new. Something to keep my spoons. This is my new spoon holder. Yeah. So rather than put them on those my white saucer, I just put it on this. And this can actually hold up to 2 small spoons. So for you to make breadcrumbs, it's quite easy. I just need to dry this bread. You can dry it with a dehydrator, dry it in your oven, dry it in your toaster. Where is my toaster? The toaster is here. Yeah. Or you can just use a frying pan to dry it, then you blend or process. That's how to get breadcrumbs. First, I'm going to cube the bread. Put that in a frying pan. Then I'll go toast it. We are going to allow this toast until it's crumbly. Yeah, then we process. And don't forget, guys, that whatever we cook that requires vegetable oil, we have our Devon King's oil. Pure vegetable oil. So immediately this one is ready. The next thing we're going to work on is our sauce. This sauce is going to be so yummy. And of course, it's yummier or yummiest with Devon King's pure vegetable oil. So the breadcrumbs is ready. I'll go with it now in the food processor. You guys know I love food processors a lot because they make cooking quite easy. You can do a lot of things with your food processor and the food processor blades. So I want to ask, if I start to sell food processor now go buy, let me know. You can come let me know on Facebook Foodies and Spice, YouTube Foodies and Spice, Instagram Gina Foodies and Spice, TikTok Foodies and Spice. Let me know if you will buy my food processor when I start selling. Okay, let's go. Okay, so I've got my breadcrumbs. This is beautiful. Now that I have my breadcrumbs, let me check on my yam. I'll just take a fork, pierce on 1, 2, oh, that one is soft. I'll give it about 2 minutes and it's ready. Let's check on our chicken too. This chicken is soft and ready. I'm going to turn this off. What I'm going to do to the chicken now is get that skin off the bones and process it. Since I'm using my food processor for every other thing I want to do, I need to get this off. I'm going to set this aside, then bring my chicken. Just before I start with the chicken, this yam will be ready now. I do not want to overcook it. It's important not to overcook it. Oops. I'm going to process the chicken first before adding the yam into the processor to process along with it. And like I said, we have to get the skin off the bones. First, I'm going to be using my hands. So I have to wash my hands. It's pretty hot. I'm going to manage. I'm done with the chicken. Chicken is in here. That thing was hot, but I managed and I succeeded. Okay, now I am going to add some pieces of yam into this food processor. A little bit of garlic chives, garlic powder, onion powder. Okay, that was too full, but at least I got the job done. All right, so this is my chicken and yam. I'm going to roll this into a ball like this. I know you've been wondering, why is she saving the bone? If she wants to use chicken to cook, why didn't she just go get chicken breast? Now I'm going to roll this around the bone and fry it in oil. Not just any oil, my Devon King's pure vegetable oil. All right, let's get to that. Crack 2 eggs into those plates. I'm going to whisk that. I have my breadcrumbs. Clean hands. I'll take my yam and chicken. I'm going to wrap this around the chicken like so. Okay, I'm going to roll it. Roll it in breadcrumbs. I'll roll it again. And back to the breadcrumbs. Then we have one. Isn't this beautiful? It's gorgeous, like really gorgeous. I like the outcome already. So I'm just going to go fry them in hot oil. I believe the outcome after hot oil will be prettier than this or more gorgeous. Okay, but just before we do that, it's time to prep our sauce. So I'll allow this rest in the corner for a while I start making the sauce. I'm going to add tomatoes into the pot to make the sauce. 1 to 2 Scotch bonnet is just fine, or any pepper of choice. I'll add some onion, oregano from my garden, some spring onions. I'll take this to the cooker. I'll be adding some garlic powder to it. And of course, I'll be drizzling in some Devon King's pure vegetable oil. Fantastic vegetable oil. So just a little bit. I'm going to salt it. I'll cover it to cook on very low heat. I am going to start frying. These are chicken yam popsicle, chicken yam balls, chicken yam popsicles. And to fry this, my beautiful yam balls, chicken yam balls. Chicken yam balls, chicken yam popsicle is Devon King's oil, the purest oil of them all. Pure vegetable oil, good for cooking, good for your salad, good for frying, good for baking. In short, it's just good all around. You don't get yama yama smell. You know they interfere with the taste of your food. Waiting you put inside, now you go get. Since I'm going to be deep frying this, I'll have to add a generous amount of oil into my pan. Moment of truth. Time to fry this thing. Please, please, please be good. Please be good. Okay, that's one. I'm not going to overcrowd it. Just put this first 3 and allow it fry. This is absolutely gorgeous. This is the kind of meal you want to give a dance. This is beautiful. I expected this though, and I was just keeping my fingers crossed that nothing should go wrong. This is so beautiful. Wow, this is good. Now that it has gotten to golden brown, I'm going to remove it. Please, when you are cooking it and it's this bulky, make sure you keep turning so that it cooks on both sides. Remember, you are just looking to brown it or make it look golden brown. Yam is already cooked, the chicken is already cooked, so you're not looking to cook something in here, but more to just brown it and bring it to golden brown. And I think it's just perfect. I'm going to add the next batch now. This is absolutely gorgeous. The tomatoes, pepper, onions, and oregano is cooking in there on very low heat. All I need to do is blend, and I'm going to be blending it with the chicken stock. Then about half a teaspoon of butter. This is to emulsify it. Then I whiz. Now that is my sauce. Oops. That aroma is so good. Wow. Smells so good. Now if you want to lighten it a bit more, but I think it's okay like this, but if you want to lighten, you can lighten with your chicken stock. This is the chicken stock from the chicken that we use for making the balls. So I just want to lighten this, but this is also fine. But I want to lighten it up and whiz one more time. Alright guys, food done. It's time to plate. It's so beautiful. What do you think?
Tastes really good.
I love. Right, so you can eat it with your fork if you want. Yeah, with that sauce. And we're going to enjoy this with our Coca-Cola. Yes, our yam balls was fried with Devon King's pure vegetable oil. Fries perfectly. So thank you so much, Tope, for joining us, and we have a gift for you from Devon King's oil.
So thank you, Devon Kings. Thank you for these advice.
You're welcome.
If you like this video, please give me a thumb up, share and comment. If you have not subscribed to my YouTube channel, do click on the subscribe button and notification bell to enjoy more of my recipes.